Good morning, Professor. Sir, this presentation is about our research work for the SARS-CoV-2 2019 novel coronavirus as per WHO abbreviation. So in this research, we are using graphene and IDC based detection. Basically here we are using this is our chip, as we can see in this picture. This is our chip and this is our graphene oxide. Is a graphene layer basically. This is our basic structure of novel coronavirus. Our title is SARS-CoV-2 2019 detection by graphene biocomposite using IDC biosensor 2019 and COV recombinant protein detection. Our biosensing technology and all the schematic for this paper, abstract, keywords, abbreviation, introduction, basically is it's important part, design and fabrication of IDC sensor, capacitance measurement of SARS-CoV-2 antibody, conjugated biochip. And here this is our final main goal is surface characterization, which is very important for our paper for the better representation. Here we go with the three surface characterization techniques: SAM, AFM and FTIR. Our results including chemical and equipment optimization of experimental variable and analytical characteristic, which is very important for this paper, including for a biosensor for the selectivity and sensitivity. These are two important for a biosensor. Our discussion, SAM, AFM and FTIR discussion, including capacitive detection and conclusion and future perspective. So basically this is our title here, as Professor guided me to change some modification for my title. I put here ultra fast and sensitive IDC sensor for SARS-CoV-2 detection towards point of care COVID-19 diagnostics. So here is our main surface characterization techniques: SAM, AFM and FTIR. So I checked with my juniors to book a reservation schedule for a characterization technique, but due to the busy schedule of the NanoPAP, we will get the schedule for the after the QSEC. So this is our basically a detailed schedule for coronavirus paper. Abstract, completed sub parts and working on introduction and conceptual figures now. This is file characterization and data plotting, methodology, results and discussion, final optimization, data setup. I'll be trying to complete this paper as per the deadline, sir. Basically this is our IDC based detection technology here. Here we are using graphene sheet in our paper. Here we can see, and using the EDC NHS emulation technique as a cross-linker with the emulation of Spike antibody in this structure, as we can see here. This is a Spike antibody and recombinant protein. This one. This is a basic structure of the novel coronavirus with envelope protein E and spike protein S and nucleocapsid protein membrane inside the body, and this is a glycoprotein. Glycoprotein is basically a protein plus a carbohydrate membrane. This is our EDC NH's full form. EDC is 1-ethyl 3,3-dimethylo-propyl carbonamide, and NHS is anhydroxysuccinamide. Basically, this is a cross linkers to immobilize different type of protein, antibody, and different enzymes also, and many more biomolecules, etc. things. This is basically here EDC NHS chemistry on graphene oxide, how EDC NHS work to immobilize the antibody. Here we can see this is a graphene oxide, graphene sheet, basically what we are immobilizing on the IDC chip using EDC spin coding and NHS spin coding. This is the final combination of the EDC NHS with graphene oxide. This is the bonding between EDC NHS and graphene oxide, and finally this combination is ready to make a amide bonding between COOH bond of antibody and CH bonding. This is a base NH bonding, sorry. This is a basically is a amide bonding here, and the antibody is implies on this combination from graphene oxide and EDC NHS. So this is our all the biosensing recipe what we are following in our chemical process using the D5 chip. First the cleaning and washing with DI water, immobilization of GRO on the surface, and after the drying the immobilization EDC NHS. I will show you all the chemical steps is next process chart. This is the experimental process chart. All the steps what we are following in our experiment. First we did the cleaning of chip. Cleaning is a very important step to immobilize all the biomolecules here. We did the cleaning, piranha cleaning using H2SO4 and H2O2 solution in 1:1 concentration for 50 to 20 minutes at 80 degrees Celsius. And then next step is washing with 99% ethanol, and then graphene oxide coating on 1300 rpm for 1 minute for using the spin coater. This is a spin coater, as we can see here, and this is our chip and immobilizing the graphene oxide 4 microliter for a chip for 1 minute. This process is going for 1 minute. Next step is annealing on hot plate. Annealing is an important step in this technique, because if we do not finish this annealing process, then graphene oxide from the surface become peel off using the another chemical experiment process. And next is immobilization of EDC NHS for 150 rpm. So this is our EDC NHS. As we can see, this is a calculation what we are using, what concentration we are using for the EDC NHS. This is our chemical, what the chemical here we can see, and this is immobilization step for the EDC NHS what we are following. Next is strobe casting of antibody, spark antibody. basically a SARS-CoV spike antibody, 5 microliter. I did for the make more than incubation for the 2 hours. So here we can see this drop casting method. This is our antibody. Next is blocking of antibody. Blocking is a very important step in this process, using our skim milk or we are using BSA, and then washing with DI water, and chip, our antibody mobilized chip is ready for the testing of antigens for a different concentration here. Basically we are following D5 chip here. Here we can see the D5 chip showed here a large view. We can see this is a thin film of graphene oxide, as we can see in this picture. Thin film is on both the electrodes with equal distribution manner. So I prepared different chips for this process. Our results in form of capacitance and optical microscopic results here. So basically this is results with D5 chip sensitivity. Sensitivity is a very important step for a biosensor or biosensing technology. This is the basic structure of our D5 chip, what we are using, what design we are using in this experimental process. So in x-axis I use the concentration, multiple concentration, and y-axis I use here capacitance in form of nanofarad. So here's basically steps is here. This is our black part is a bare chip, and this red part is a bare chip plus graphene oxide, and the blue part is here chip plus graphene oxide plus EDC NHS and antibody. And the final important part of our work is I use different concentration from 10 to the power minus 3 to 10 to the power minus 12. As we can see, 10 to the power minus 12 is a minimum concentration and this is a maximum concentration. So I use this concentration 10 to the power minus 3 to minus 12. As we can see, this is a minor or lower concentration. Our capacitance is lower for this concentration. As I'm going from this concentration to this, our capacitance value is increasing from minimum concentration to maximum concentration. So I will be applying the mathematical approach here for the calculation of sensitivity. Y is equal to mx plus c. This is basically a linear or straight line equation to calculate the slope of this line. This is all the results in tabular form for the chip. So I use here tan chip and all the concentration and values of bare chip, chip plus graphene oxide, antibody, and finally this is antigen testing. Another important part is selectivity testing. Selectivity is also an important part for a biosensing recipe or a biosensor technologies. So basically I use here PSA antigen, 80 patient sample as we have, and recombinant protein for the SARS coronavirus. SARS coronavirus is our main analyte here for the testing. So I use both the concentration in a similar manner, 1 microgram per ml, 1 microgram per ml. This is unknown concentration of the patient sample. Here are followed 10 chips with x-axis and the capacitance in y-axis. The basic requirement of bare chip, chip plus graphene oxide, and chip plus graphene oxide ETC NHS plus antibody values are similar as previous I described. Now I got the results with all the combination of these samples I mixed together. with here, and this is our values with a similar fashion I got for the selectivity testing. So I got similar values, only the one chip is little higher values is showing for our testing. So this is our basic all the results with the table of form chip number 1 to 10 to final testing with the selectivity testing for the SARS-CoV antigen plus PSA antigen and ED plasma sample I used here in our experiment. So this is our results for the graphene oxide coding using an optical microscope I did by myself. Equal distribution of graphene oxide. This is a color picture basically describing here. As we can see, this is a equal distribution of all the surface. Uh, this is a glass and this is a chip part. All the surface we got the equal distribution, so we got the good results for for the graphene oxide coding. And this is a black picture, same pictures in our black fashion. As we can see the equal distribution also here is showing for the graphene oxide for all the surface. This is our bigger picture for maybe I think I used here 15x lens for this picture. As we can see, I tried to check cluster size of this graphene oxide. This is nanometer. I need to change this nanometer, but I cannot change it. So it is software generated. I think we can take better picture with high resolution uh, SEM and AFM and equipment in NanoPap after the reservation after choosing. This is also same picture, sir, but some little bit light is higher, so the picture is little blurry or like not good, we can say. So we need to take the good resolution picture for the higher equipments. This is our EDC NHS coating. Here we can see this is a cluster structure, and here we can see this is a cluster structure and some like watery substance here on the surface. This is a equal distribution of EDC NHS on graphene oxide coating. And this is another fashion, another pictures, little bit dried picture I have taken. Here we can see the equal distribution of EDC NHS on the graphene oxide with this size in nanometer. I think this will not be nanometer, it will be little higher because it is 6622.18 nanometer. So I cannot change the value. I need some software to change this values. So this is our final chip with the antibody. This is an smaller size. I think I've taken this with the 5x lens, and this is with the 10x, and this one is with the larger view with the 15x lens using the optical microscope. So here we can see the equal distribution of all the surface for the antibody, and this is enlarged view from here to here. Here we can see this is a antibody cluster on all the surface including the material as well as glass part. And more clear picture, here we can see this a cluster of all the antibody. This is a 1/6 size, 16,176.47 nanometer. This size is around 20,956 nanometer. So this is our good results we got. I did it by myself using the optical microscope. So I got some paper, good published paper in AFM, for by which I am trying to use or take some reference for our final pictures. So sir, this is our chip. I need to change the design with our D5 chip, and also need some changes with equal like a circuit, equivalent circuit for the chip. And this is our graphene oxide coding like this manner, and this is our cross linker in a zigzag structure, this one, and this is our final spiked antibody and spiked antigen. So this is our some results analysis I will use in our paper using AFM SAM. So this is our stepwise process what we are following in our experiment. This is basically a schematic figure for our experiment. This is our bare chip with PT and TI coding with this structure and gap manner, and this is our implication of graphene oxide here, and treated with EDC NHS, immunizing the EDC NHS, and then finally this is our sparked antibody. Here we can see, and our antigen protein, this is basically our analyte in this experiment. So basically this is a stepwise process for all the experiments. So this is our analyte sparked antigen and IDC with biomolecules and impedance analyzer and signal outputs. This is a part of the transducer, and final this is our data processing. I need some changes. I need to modify this picture for our final paper, sir. Basically this is our supporting part, how I did antigen dilution from for the multiple concentration for our experiment process. So this is our 10 to the power minus 3 concentration to 10 to the power minus 12 concentration in this centrifuge tube, and some calculations. What I did, this is a antigen. So that's all about our biosensing recipe for the SARS coronavirus, and detailed schedule as well as detailed explanation of our all the chemical process what we are following this experiment. So that's also. Thank you, Professor.